Good morning. So this is not cool. I had set my alarm for 5:30 a.m. I wanted to do my morning routine, knock out all that stuff, and then had a podcast interview at 7 a.m. With someone based in Singapore, which would have been her 8 p.m. I freaking woke up at 7 a.m. My alarm didn't go off. I woke up to my girlfriend's alarm for 7 a.m. for when she gets up for work. And honestly, I freaking ran over to the computer, turned it on, tried to log in, sent the girl an email. So I apologize, Carmen. I sent her an email saying, hey, logging in, computer takes a while to boot up, and I apologize, I'm running late. By the time I got in and we signed in, it was like 7:06, 7:07, and I already knew I was on a time crunch because I've got an hour and 20-minute drive to Conroe to do a final walkthrough this morning for some clients that are closing on a pretty decently priced home. So I told her, I apologize, I've got to reschedule. Are you free the same time tomorrow? She's not, so we got to push it back a week, but she at least appreciated that I jumped on to apologize in person. So things like that happen. I think the volume on my phone was low is what happened, where I didn't hear the alarm because the volume was too low. So I need to make sure to keep that volume up so this issue doesn't happen again. But in any case, I didn't even get a chance to do my morning routine in its entirety. I'll have to do that in between appointments to catch up, to journal, to do all that good stuff, to do a little bit of reading. And I hate this feeling of having to run out of the door and not having the time to actually spend some me time first thing in the morning. So I'm on a drive. I'm going to be there right on time. And I'm kind of frustrated because now I just feel behind and rushed. I hate that feeling. But in any case, let's go check out that house. Okay, so after a solid hour and 20-minute drive, I am about 4 minutes away from the house. Just gonna do a final walkthrough, put my lockbox on the front door with the key in it, and I'll provide the code to my clients after funding goes through, because they're gonna own the house. I should be able to swing by the title company, grab my commission check within an hour or so once the funding goes through, and yeah. It's a nice little scenic drive when you're driving into this neighborhood. Check it out. Got a little tree that looks like the Lion King tree going on. Very peaceful. Just got to the house. This is the one that I came to for the inspection recently. And so I'm just doing the final walkthrough. I'm gonna throw one of my combination lock boxes on there so that they're able to access the keys whenever they're here. They're out of state. Gonna be signing remotely. The title company already received the wire for the funds, and so we're good to go. Just gonna do a quick final walkthrough here in about 5 minutes, and then they're gonna close, sign the documents, and I'll go work from a coffee shop nearby. I've got a couple of calls, one at 10 and one at 11, Zoom calls that I gotta jump onto. Thanks. Yeah, I got a little tripod, so I'm in the car right now doing a session with Holly. Hey, Holly. Connected with my phone, Wi-Fi tethering or internet tethering. So I just wanted to record a little bit of our conversation so I can update my peeps. One thing in that book, the Becoming Supernatural, it's like a lot of us tie ourselves in the past. We're living in the past. We relive a memory and now that memory becomes who we are. So it becomes a personality trait. Uh-huh. And then it shows a picture that's like a continuum, and it's like the infinite present moment or something like that, It talks about that, where we're always in the now. If you can just be present in the now, don't worry about the future. The past already happened. As the now continues on, new things happen for you in life. So that's kind of like what my thinking was last time, where I was like, the past doesn't matter. I can change my life anytime. I got to take control of the reins. I can do it. But it's important.
And I think the idea of reflection is, if in the present moment, if you aren't aware when something from your past pops in, right? That's when we have trouble. It's like an unawareness of a memory from the past, or a sensation you felt before, or even in a subconscious sense from the past, and we either aren't aware of it and it starts kind of being in the driver's seat, or we are aware of it and we're like, oh no, I don't want to feel that. It's one of our ego defenses.
Yeah, right.
Tries to squash it. So then there's this battle kind of going on all in your subconscious of something from your past, but a lot of times it's like a memory from like middle school, like so made fun of me, or that like hops in, and then start being in charge, and you aren't aware that that's what's leading instead of like your present adult self, or you aren't aware that it pops in, and one of our ego defenses, like cockiness, comes in and just block that.
Yeah.
Like, cockiness is in charge, so it's just being aware of all the different parts that might pop up in the past.